What's going on, guys? Your boy Gerald back with another video for you. Didn't post anything last week. Last week, guys, was really tough, real hectic, so I didn't get a chance to put out anything. But we're back again today with another video, and this one's going to be really exciting. For those who ever wondered which one should I purchase, which one should I go for between these two fragrances, as you can see from the thumbnail or the overhead. Yeah, we're gonna battle these two out today and see which one comes out the winner. All right, so if you have these two, let me know in the comments one time which one you prefer. If you're a person that you're wondering which one to go for, this video might help you to, you know, make a more informed decision, right? But at the end of the day, you know, it's just fun, it's my opinion, with these two fragrances. And of course, big brands here, big brands, top designer brands, Dior and Chanel. These are two great fragrances, but one has to win today for the sake of this video. So let's see which one comes out on top, right? So if you're interested in that one, keep it locked. So before we start, if you're new to this channel, my name is Gerald, and on this channel we discuss everything fragrance related. So if you enjoy content like that, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to click the bell so you'll be notified every time I put out a new video, which is weekly. All right, so yeah, sit back, relax, and hope you enjoy this video. Let's go. So we go in one time. Usually these face-off videos are really long because I usually go a bit in depth into, you know, all the facets of these fragrances, but I'm going to try to keep this one real short. So we go in right into the presentation, guys. Of course, I'll give you a close-up. But between these two fragrances, in terms of presentation, now we have the classic Dior Homme bottle here, but this is the 2020 version, so you know it has some differences to the original Dior Homme bottle style. The same makeup, but we have the logo, or the name rather, Dior Homme on top here. Of course, you still have the stem and everything else. It's really classy. Atomizer on these are amazing, really classy. I like the way it looks. And then on this one here, we have the standard BLEU de Chanel look, right? So the dark blue, and of course we have the magnetic cap and everything with the, you know, logo on the cap and so on. It's really nice, traditional BLEU de Chanel. But for this category, in terms of which bottle I prefer, I'll give it to this one. I just like how these feel in your hand, how it looks on the shelf. It's just simple but classy. Don't get me wrong, this is nice, you know, but yeah, I just love how these Dior Homme bottles look. So I'll give the point to Dior Homme in this category. We're moving along. In terms of scent uniqueness, now these two fragrances are more or less on the safe, mass appealing side of things, right? So they are not very unique in their nature, right? In terms of the notes and the composition and everything, it's more on the simple and enjoyable side for most people, right? So I don't really want to give either a point in this category, but again, for the sake of the video, I have to assign a point, right? So I would give scent uniqueness to BLEU de Chanel, not only because it started this whole blue trend, but also we have some things in here that, you know, give it a little more oomph, right? This one is more on the safe. I don't want to say basic, but that's the only word that could come to my mind at this point in time. So it's more on the simple, basic side. This one, you know, you have the aldehydes in here, you have the nutmeg, you know, you have the labdanum. It has a little more going on in the BLEU de Chanel, so I'll give scent uniqueness to this one, just for that reason. But yeah, generally both of them are safe, likable fragrances. So what we have, 1 and 1. Let's see what else we have in store. So in terms of versatility, guys, these two fragrances can more or less work in any situation, any occasion, any time of day, any season, etc. Right? Because of the DNA, the makeup, the profile is easy to wear, right? But in terms of which one I would give, again, this one is difficult, but I have to give one. I'll give it to Dior Homme because to me it's more of a no-brainer type fragrance. It's really simple, and it has something called 𝐈𝐒 super in here, which is like an aroma chemical. It has a woody type scented, but it allows this fragrance to be very subtle, and it's really like a skin type scent, right? It's not complex, it's not it doesn't have anything in here that will throw you off or anything like that. So you can literally wear this thing anywhere, any time of day, formally, casually, to run errands, to go to a wedding, work functions. It works in all occasions. This one does as well, but again, this has a little more in it. This is the eau de parfum that I would probably, like, I wouldn't wear this fragrance, like for example, to the beach or anything like that. Even though it's a blue fresh and clean fragrance, it has a little heaviness inside of there, so it probably can annoy some people if it's really, really hot and it just blasting. But this one, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're indoors or you're outdoors. It's just very, very simple, and it's almost like you're not even wearing anything. It's very sneaky, it's subtle, but ever so often, boom, you're gonna get a whiff. It just sneaks up on you, right? So yeah, that's a long explanation. The point goes here because this one I'd say is more versatile. In terms of longevity, now these two fragrances, they are not besmooth fragrances and they are not weak fragrances that disappear in an hour. Right, they are kind of in the center there, but for me this one is difficult because I get kind of like the same longevity with these two. Yeah, probably like 6-7 hours with these two, my longevity that is. So yeah, it's really hard to say which one outperforms the other in terms of longevity on my skin, right? So I'll just share the points. All right, well, not share the point, well, I'll give a point to each in this category. So 1 and 1, because it's really tough. They perform on my skin around the same length of time, right? In terms of projection and sillage, again, these are not like screamers, but this one, it's easy to figure out on my end because yeah, based on experience. So in terms of projection and that sillage, it goes to BLEU DE CHANEL. This one does a bit more in that first 2 hours for me. Yeah, it's people smell it. It has a nice scent bubble because of its DNA. People are gonna pick it up quick, right? And it's gonna be pleasant and nice to the nose. This one as well, but this one again, as I mentioned, is more calm, it's more subtle, but it will sneak up on you. All right, so it's not loud and screaming. So it's definitely this one in terms of projection and sillage, BLEU DE CHANEL. So takes the point in this category. In terms of compliments, these two I've gotten compliments with this, as well as I've gotten compliments with BLEU DE CHANEL. But to say which one I've gotten more, it's really tough because it's not much. It's not much, if I'm being honest, right? I had this one longer, right? Yeah, to me it's around the same in terms of compliments, but I have to share it because I really can't, to be honest, tell you which one I've gotten more with, right? But I've gotten few with both of them. So again, we give 1 and 1 in this category. In terms of price, well, this one is straightforward. So we know BLEU DE CHANEL is an expensive fragrance and you don't really find it discounted. This one is less, straight to the point. I'll give the point here because it's more affordable, right? This one in particular is more affordable than BLEU DE CHANEL, so the point goes here. And then the last category, which is a category I call the wife factor. Basically, I give my wife these or any two fragrances on scent strips, and she doesn't know what it is. I just present these strips to her and tell her to smell them and let me know which one she prefers in terms of the scent. All right, and in this category, you know, I always like to kind of keep you in a little 2-second suspense. Which one you think she would have chosen between these two? Right? Type it in the comments. Say it out wherever you are. Let's see if you're right. So my wife chose between these two in terms of which one she likes without knowing what they are. She chose DIOR HOMME. She chose DIOR HOMME 2020. She prefers this scent over the BLEU DE CHANEL. Yeah, she really enjoyed this fragrance in terms of the scent for whatever reason. And again, it has that. It's just a fragrance. It's difficult to describe. It's difficult to explain. It's something that you really need to smell, and not just smell, but wear it. You need to wear it like for a day and see what it does. It's a really tricky fragrance, right? I don't want to class it like that, but it's tricky. Apart from that, it smells amazing. It smells amazing. All right, it smells really good. But again, more for the guys who you don't want to be wearing fragrances that just loud and obnoxious and bothering people and you don't care. And no. This one is for the guy who is just chill. You know, just chill. You just want, like, when people come into your space to get a little whiff and like wonder, whoa, you know, like, man, it smells good. I can't describe what I'm smelling, but it smells good and it just sneaks up on you, right? So between these two, I believe, well, based on the tally, DIOR HOMME would have taken it in this battle. DIOR HOMME 2020, that is. Of course, we're not discarding this fragrance at all. Classic, smells good. But lately, as well, for me, I've been enjoying this one. This will always be in like one of my most favorite fragrances. But this one, yeah, right now it's just doing it. And again, it's one of those fragrances that it smells great, but it's just difficult to explain, right? So yeah, DIOR HOMME 2020 in this category. Let me know what your thoughts, if you think that BLEU de Chanel should have won, or which one you prefer. Or for the guys, again, you're studying which one to buy. I'd say between these two, see if you can try them out in a sample first, see if which one you like. But again, you're more on the calm side, you just want to smell classy but not this cocky kind of way. This one is really one, you know, that you should check out. So yeah, I hope it was helpful in some way. Again, I'm not telling you to go and buy this, but yeah, sample it and see which one you prefer. Again, both are safe, both are nice, both are likable, but it's just which one you prefer based on your personality. All right, you're more chill and you just want people to be in suspense as to like what you're wearing, you're gonna go for this one. You want to smell, shower, gel, clean, fresh, you want to be popping, yeah, you go for this one. So either one can do the job for you, but that's my take on it. I'll do a full review on this very soon, so we get into the intricacies of this fragrance and so on. All right, but that's it for today. Again, let me know if you like this video. Don't forget to drop a like, really appreciate it. Thank you in advance. And of course, yeah, you can get these fragrances on Men's Fragrance and Fashion Outlet on IG, Instagram. Check out our page and we'll get it right to you. All right, so that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching, really appreciate you. So yeah, stay fresh, guys, smell your best, and I'll catch you in the next video. All right, take care, I'm out, peace.